Hello everyone, my name is Sam Mazzoni. I'm currently a PhD student at Marquette University and the current administrator of TABot. And today I'm going to be showing you how to submit an assignment as a student, as well as some other features that TABot has to offer. So let's get started. First, you're going to need an MSCSNet account, and how you can do that if you have not done that before is hit this create an account link here button, and this will take you to a document that walks you through how to obtain your MSCS username as well as your password. After that, we can go ahead and log in. So let's do TABot user and a very secure password. And after that, if you are logging into TABot for the first time, it'll bring you to this new user registration. So fill out this information. School ID is going to be your Marquette ID, and again, school email is going to be your Marquette email. And then after that, instead of clicking the class name, lecture name, and lab number that I select, you should select the ones that you are actually enrolled in. After that, we can hit submit, and then go into the class. From here, we can see the project name up top, as well as the due date of the current assignment. We can also see these energy charges, and how this works is we want to incentivize students to start earlier, so every time you submit, you will deplete an energy charge. And how fast they will recharge will depend on what day of the week it is. So say it's the first day that an assignment's released, it'll take 15 minutes for all of your charges to recharge. Whereas day 2, that'll be 45 minutes, day 3, it'll be 2.25 hours, and so on. So essentially, if you want as many tries as possible, then you really want to start your assignment early. You can also get additional energy charges by attending office hours. And how you do that is clicking this office hours button right here, and then you can join the queue. And it will show you who else is in the queue, as well as the position that you are in. So once you are in office hours, then once you are with a TA or a professor, you get unlimited submissions. So you do not use any energy charges while you are actually getting a question answered from a TA or a professor. And then after you leave that session, what you will get is these bonus energy charges. They will spawn right over here. They'll be in purple. And if you want to use one, all you have to do is hit this use FastPass charge button. It'll make the upload button all wonky in purple. And then you can select that and use your fast passes. So let's actually see what it looks like to upload an assignment. How we can do that is either drag and drop a file in, or if we just click this button right here, we can submit a program. So let's start with submitting Hello World and see what that looks like. We can see here the test case results. Now there's two views that you can view your test case results in. The first of which is this table view, and the second of which is this file view. So let's first take a look at the table view. We can see this level 1 test case with the name test case 1 and the description D1 had failed because our program output hello world, whereas it was expected to have it enter a number, print that number out, and say what it was doubled. Same for this one. Again, our program outputted hello world, whereas this one printed something else. And we can see a similar story with the file view. So the actual is what our program had output, and the expected is what the solution program, or the correct solution, had output. So we can see that hello world output for me, whereas enter a number, 1 is odd, here is 1 doubled, had printed out for the solution program. And we can go through all these test cases, and we can see that the outputs are different depending on what number we enter. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like to output a solution that does not just have hello world. Let's go back into our class. We can see that one of the submission charges have been used, and it'll tell us how long we have until all of them recharge. let's go ahead and select this action Python program, hit upload, and we can see that we have passed all of the test cases, or our program's output was the exact same as the solution program's output. So we can see test case 1 with the description 1 had passed all of the test cases. We can see that on all of the rows of the table here, as well as this file view. Instead of having the red and green difference lines, it's just going to say no differences with this green passed text right here. If you want to see a previous submission, what you can do is hit this submissions button right here, go to the project that you want to see, and click this view button, and it'll show you your last submission that you made for this project. And then finally, if you want to give TABot any suggestions, we would always love student feedback. So if you go ahead and fill out your bug or your feature request in this text box right here, we really do value your feedback and want to make TABot the best tool that it can be.